Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Vols will boot it away to start the game. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On second down, looking again to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game early.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense has the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Dumps it to the back. And the ball is intercepted. Breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Looking to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Vols line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Going up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Vols! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Buckley. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level, creating big lanes for this running back.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. To the air. It's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. The toss to the outside. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can...
And it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, and now things start to speed up a little bit, a lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Staley. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham There's another stud there at linebacker U. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, man.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After the short completion, it's now second down. Motion from the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They try. The big one on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Coming after it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Going over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. And offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
On third down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. Got a lot of running room. Inside the 30. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll line up for a second down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air, it's Raiola. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. On the run, it's Selden. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On second down, looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tennessee! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap.
Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Hold and fire complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
He looks that one in nicely. Just trucks through it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Got him downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field.
He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Volunteers are on the move. Looking to move it through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Makes a move. And the returner will be knocked down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. He's got 93 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And they did tack on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee, 35. Purdue, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. after the incompletion, back to the passing game. They've got the screen set up. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Right down the middle. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Buckley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and you keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.